orange.
And now you can see that it started working.
It's blinking orange.
So this is about several inventions, one of which is this using a clamp.
That's not the one you turned on.
Using a spring-loaded clamp and a gooseneck and a 360 camera, which is identical to this camera,
Which is not
that
turned on.
illustrates, trum tum tum no garbage, illustrates what is a 360 camera. In this case, it is Kodak Pix Pro Orbit 360 4K camera.
It's a 4K.
But it has two lenses, the dome, the big lens in the back, and in the front it has the
Flatter lens.
the smaller dome or the flatter dome, which is the front. But otherwise, when you play it back on YouTube, you will see a remote control on the screen which you can then rotate multiple ways to see what is happening on both sides. For that reason, this is very good for security cameras because it is solid state.
Solid state.
And nothing moves here. So these cameras will stay active and working a lot longer than traditional cameras that are not solid state. Because what goes down in cameras is the mechanical things that move.
Okay.
To demonstrate it, and another thing that is another invention here is the extension of handles. Here is a little plier, for example, that is extended by PVCs, making the handles longer and thereby enable the user that may not have such strong fingers like a female user to apply more pressure on the plier teeth, you can say, or jaws,
Or blades.
and get some things done where otherwise they couldn't have done it. And the same applies to the handle here. If I gave a female like you, and by the way, these are two extensions. One extension to the legs of the plier,
Yeah.
and another extension to this. Now this is good. You can see how it extended the size of the handle. It almost doubled it.
Couple inches.
It's not a couple of inches. You have to look at the total length of it without,
Yeah.
and the length of it with, which doubles the length of the handle. The reason that is so important, that it grants a lot of finger power to people who don't have
Hand
sufficient
power.
finger power. The power of the fingers to squeeze the plier or any other device,
It's
such
called
a
hand grip.
hand grip.
It's called hand grip.
Now, another example of this is an extension of the other side of the PVC. For example, making this red spring-loaded clamp able to hook it up and place it on the handle of another larger clamp. So if I want to remove it, I simply take it and squeeze it, and now I can place it in any other place that without this red clamp, I won't be able to place it. Like, for example, if I need to hang it somewhere like here on the shelf, I can easily take it and hang it upside down. Let's say that I need this tool for work, and when I don't work, I simply squeeze it and mount it here, and it stays.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
And you can close the pliers too if you want. See how the jaws of the pliers open?
You cannot close it. This is a spring here that keeps it open. As soon as I squeeze it, it will close, but as soon as I leave, it will open.
So how can you have it? Sometimes you want to close it.
You can close it and tie it up with a rubber band so it will remain closed. But otherwise, there's no reason for me to close it. Why would I want it to be closed?
Because sometimes it can start getting rusty inside.
No,
If you leave it
first of
there.
all, what you say is not relevant. And secondly, it is just will behoove me to do another steps. When I want to close something, I start with open position and then press on it. So, for example, if I wanted to apply it and to something like something to squeeze, I just put it in an open position and then squeeze it. So the starting position is always open position, which you want it to be at. And if I don't want it, I can make a restrainer that will close it.
Mm-hmm. Or if you want to take it with you, sometimes you don't want it to be so.
So I just told you that I can put a restrainer here, like a rubber band or something that will hold it
Or you could take
in
it
a
out.
locked position.
Or you could take it out. If you wanted to take it, you could take it. You could disassemble it.
It's just you make such ridiculous statement that don't make any sense. But since you're talking so much, I'd like to demonstrate to you because you don't understand. You can take a Velcro and hook it up with a Velcro, for example, like this. And now I can close it, and with the Velcro film me, I can tighten it up so you won't be able to open.
Right. Also.
And when I want to use it, I simply release the Velcro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can also loop the Velcro around the handle so it won't fall off. So this way, it will remain there, not interfering with the action, but when I want to keep it closed, I simply bring it over to the other side like so, to the nozzle. I will have to twist it, and then I can keep it closed.
Also for safety purposes.
Or maybe safety purposes, you can do it also with a rubber band.
But
Just put the rubber band around it and just wrap it around so it cannot open. But it is all not needed right now.
okay, fine. We can take that off. Okay. All right. What's next?
So for example, if I gave it to you, you won't be able to, since my grip is much more powerful, I can open it. But if I gave it to you, you try to open it, you won't be able to press it because you don't have enough fingers power.
No,
Try it,
it's
do
called
it.
hand grip.
Hand grip, schman grip, hands free, even with two hands. Now it went off.
Okay, well, I need to have two hands.
So I want you to show you because you don't understand anything. You see how much effort it takes you?
With one hand, yeah.
If I extended these, you'll be able to do it with one hand. Do you understand? What concerns you here?
Then it
You don't
becomes,
understand?
it now becomes more cumbersome like
It
this.
is
so
removed. Don't
like one of them
forget
fell
about
off.
now everything else. Right now, focus on one thing and try to understand one thing at a time.
Okay, I was able to do it. So
With two hands,
with,
stupid.
what?
With
no,
two
with
hands.
one hand I did it.
You didn't do it with one
I
hand.
did it with
You
one hand.
did not.
I did.
So open it with one hand. One hand.
I need to brace myself, okay?
So this is two hands, you understand? You're too stupid to understand what I'm telling
I'm
you.
not using the other hand. What do you want?
Doesn't matter, but it takes a lot of power and challenge on your behalf.
Okay.
If I extended it,
You're using two hands?
doesn't matter. If I extended it, you'll be able to more easily squeeze it. You don't understand Physics 101 and the concept of leveraging. And this is removable, like I showed you here. I can take it out.
And you saw it's removable on the floor.
Doesn't matter. I can tighten it up so it won't fall down. I didn't push it far enough. Do you understand? That is the whole point.
Okay.
That manually you can add it or remove it.
Okay.
You
And you want it there in front of the screen?
It doesn't matter. I'm trying to explain to you one point at a time, and you navigate from one to the other, to the third, and to the fifth.
You got it.
I want you to understand one thing at a time. What am I trying to tell you here?
That I have weak hands.
It has nothing to do with you and your stupid weak hands.
Well, you said
It is any child or any female or anybody that doesn't have enough power. It is
called
about.
hand strength.
It is about.
Hand grip.
It is about what is in Physics 101. What is leverage? That is what it is about. Not about your hand. Your hand is an example. Stupids don't understand the difference between an example and the principle. The principle that I'm telling you is an invention to use leverage and facilitate and reduce the pressure that it takes to make an operation such as squeezing a clam. You don't understand it.
Okay.
I have to show it to you
I
because
see.
stupid people, they just don't understand something, and even when you show it to them, they still don't understand. So I'm trying to find where is my. I had some samples of cut PVCs. Everything that I'm saying, you will throw a wrench with garbage. So I realized that I have to show it to you. Stupids don't understand it. So, for example, here it will be an example of a PVC, and I have to push it in, and it's a little too. It's a little too wide. There are different width of PVC. It doesn't have to. If it were a little thinner, which I have, it will fit, but it will not fit easily. You have to push it
It's
and
similar
lock
to-
it
to the
in.
wrench.
Pum pum pum. No garbage. Push it and lock it in position, just like this is locked in
Correct.
position. And when you don't need it and you wanna make it shorter again, it's just a matter of pulling it out.
Like this one you did.
That's right.
Okay.
You don't understand anything, and I don't know how I can articulate it. And you, instead of leaving your stupidity at the door and trying to help me explain it, you bring in tuchus and vaginas that are irrelevant. Your hand, I don't care about your hand. What I care about is teaching a principle in physics that your hand is just an example, so you'll understand it, because your mind is wandering and you don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about your hand, and I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the principle of physics 101 that people don't understand, what it is to extend the length in a leveraged situation, so you'll need less power to apply pressure and to conduct various operations. So I showed it to you here, but you're too dense to understand what I'm talking